That's the way parties are run all over the world. I saw one of the advisors of William Ruto, that's standard 3 dropout, trying to advise you on how to spend your money. Now, where? Mutu ya standard 3, can you advise these diaspora people on how to spend their money? you know, because he advises William Ruto, who is a PhD holder, anafikiria he can advise anybody in the world. And he was talking in a very derogatory manner about what you do here, isn't it? So wewe endelea to advise William Ruto, and through your advice, the country is in a hole. Advisors ya William Ruto ni wawili, moja ya standard 6, moja ya standard 3. Do you need any other explanation why we are in a hole? And that is why hata wanamwambia hii masomo haina haja, wachane naye. You know, mtu ya standard 3 na standard 6 ndio wanaku advice. Nakwambia hii masomo yake baki, wachana naye. Chukua pesa na magunia, patia Zaprano, akatafute kura. How do you explain where we are as a country? Is that kind of advice? When somebody decides that you advise us, ni mtu ya standard 3 and standard 6. Ati hao ndio wanakuambia how to run a country. And that is why mimi nilikataa hiyo maneno. Hiyo mtu ya standard 6 alijaribu kuniambia how to run my office. Nikamwambia kwende. Mimi rigiji, mtu nimesoma. I don't have as many degrees kama William Ruto, yangu ni moja. Lakini mimi mtu yuko na degree moja ya political science. Mtu ya standard 6 to advise me how to run my office. You know, surely, unajua iko madharau ingine ambaye ni mbaya. But it is sad. I must tell you today, frankly, it is sad. Those are the two people who advise William Ruto. Because many times we would have meetings. Tunakubaliana hii na hii na hii na hii. Hiyo mtu ya standard 6 ananitafuta. Niambia hiyo maneno mnaambia rais, wachana nayo, haitawezekana. Ile itafanyika ni hii. After 3-4 days, ile mtu ya standard 6 alisema inatangazwa. And that is how we have lost our country. So we must fix that problem. And let me tell the members of the Kalenjin community, nobody has anything against your community. You are a very honorable community. And nobody should ask the community to carry the failures of William Ruto. William Ruto has failed as a person. And I want to discourage anybody from attacking that community for the failures of William Ruto. President Daniel Arap Moi was a Kalenjin leader. He never killed children. Indeed, he loved children genuinely. President Daniel Arap Moi, a Kalenjin, has left a legacy on matters education. Despite not having been very educated, he built schools and he did a lot for education. So let nobody hide at William Ruto anapingwa na watu ya Kenya because he's a Kalenjin. No, that is not true. He has failed as a person. Abebe msalaba yake kama William Kipchirchir Ruto. The Kalenjin community is innocent and is crying as much as other Kenyans. Wanalia kama Wakenya wengine. Juzi, they own some land there in Narok, the Kipsigis community. Waliwawa, 7 of them. Na hiyo shamba, William Ruto ndio amechukua. He never even sent condolences to the people who died. Our Kipsigis waliwawa. So let us be very careful to define who our problem is. And our problem is not any community, our problem is a person. We need to fix that one. Finally, diaspora. You great guys. Mimi nimekuja tupangane mapema. Because I am not very clever, but I'm not a fool. Niko tu hapo katikati 50%. In 1970s, coffee was #1 foreign exchange earner for our country. In 1980s, tea took over from coffee. Tea was #1 foreign exchange earner for our country. In the early 90s, tourism took over as #1 foreign exchange earner. From the year 2000, the three were overtaken. Today, as we speak, #1 foreign exchange earner for our country, Kenya, are remittances from the diaspora. You guys are a serious player in Kenya's economic development. All the money that we get for paying public debt, ni ile mnatuma nyumbani. All the money for imports, ni ile mnatuma nyumbani. Money to run our embassies is the money that you said. Those of us who rear some dairy cows, a dairy cow, for you to get milk from it, you must look after it very well. You give it hay, you give it dairy meal, you give it Lusan, you whistle so that isikie mzuri ikikamuliwa. Nowadays, tunaipatia mpaka mattress ya kulalia isisikie baridi. And some people have even gone a step further. You play for it country music, Ken Rogers and Don Williams, so that they can give you milk. You guys are the dairy cow for the Kenyan economy. We must look after you for you to continue contributing positively to the Kenyan economy. Any serious government that knows what it's doing, of course, one that is not advised by a Standard 3 and Standard 6 dropout, must seriously engage diaspora. We must agree with you people how you play an even bigger role in the development of our economy. But it must be when you are satisfied that your money is safe and your parents and children are safe at home and your investments are safe. We want an engagement the way my in-law from Nema has said, where we come up with a diaspora bond, and in fact, we can go a step further. You guys have the necessary resources and expertise to start and run a very big and successful diaspora bank home with the branches across the world. And this is something we must do. You guys have the very sufficient resources. We create a system, you develop a bank, you run it yourselves, you have experts, and put your money there. And then we agree what incentives do we give to the diaspora people. If interest rate where they come from is at 11, you give them maybe 2 points higher or something. We also must agree on investment programs. Yesterday I was with a lady who was selling coffee here. Our coffee is the best in the world. Our tea is the best in the world. We want to encourage you people to have a partnership with us to get that coffee and that tea and those avocados and sell them where you are and make some little profit and pay our farmers well. We are talking about job creation. How would we create jobs unless we start manufacturing back home? We must interest the diaspora people, instead of importing steel and cement from China, to come and start those factories at home and create employment and enhance our tax bracket. In fact, the area of cooperation between government and diaspora is so huge. Actually, you don't need to go borrowing money from other countries. The money here is sufficient to sustain our economy but only when the owners of the money are satisfied that the money is safe and they have good incentives to bring back money home. At the end of it all, east or west? So I want to start an engagement, and these are the networks now we are creating. I agree, promises were made that we will open 5 consulates in the US. None has been kept. Opening a consulate requires money. The economy is struggling. But I want to give a commitment. We may not be able to open 5, but we can do it progressively. We start with the 2. And I agree, by the sheer size of population in Texas and the strength of the economy of this state, you deserve the first priority in establishment of a consulate. I want to give that commitment, and you test me on that one, because it's so easy for me to fulfill. It doesn't require much, it only requires good manners. Si ndio? Si watu wakikubaliana kitu wamekubaliana. We'll start a consulate, because when I look at the size of the economy here and the opportunities for business for Kenya, and how we can attract foreign investment back home from Texas, it only makes sense to have a consulate here with the trade attaches so that we can enhance our commercial cooperation with the people of the state. Again, we have consular services for the Kenyans here, for IDs, passport, marriage, and everything. And of course, we are going to push IBC to open a station here because of the sheer numbers. Yeah? So that you people can be part of the Kenyan nation and you decide on how you want to be governed. Again, I agree. That is something we had agreed with William Ruto, akaruka. Tulikuwa tumekubaliana na watu ya diaspora ya kwamba you guys have the necessary qualifications, experience, expertise, and motivation to be part of the embassy staff running our embassies across the world. Because you understand the countries where you are. If you have been here for 30, 35 years, hakuna kona hapa ujui, vile tutakaa na hii wazungu, vile tutawabembeleza walete investment Kenya. Isn't it? You know what Kenyans need. You know what they want to do. So I want also to give that commitment, that at the level of the deputy head of mission and the officers in charge of diaspora and other staff in the embassies, we must and we shall deliberately consider and recruit people from the diaspora to help us run our missions. Again, we shall have mobile consular services. Where we are not able to have a consulate, we have a mobile consular services. Wanaenda one state, wanakaa huko mwezi 3, wanapeana vitambulisho, passport, birth certificate, marriage certificate, alafu wanahama, si ndio? That is something that is doable. It's something we're going to do so that we make it less expensive for you to go to Washington in search of documents when it's not necessary. Again, in the spirit of devolution, we take the government to where the people are. Don't take the people to government. Si ndio? Yeah, we take the people, the government to where the people are. So there are various issues that we shall agree on. Madam Mayor, tutakubaliana. And we'll engage everybody in the diaspora. And I'm happy the way you are here today. Muketi, mupange, mutuambie, mnataka tufanye namna gani. Na nitarudi tena. Mnataka nirudi? I'll come back. Na hata Mungu akitusaidia tupate serikali, tutakuja kusema asante. Najua kwa Biblia kwa wale 10 waliponywa, Mmoja alifanya nini? Mimi nitakuwa huyo mmoja. I'll come to say yes. I agree the issues of alcoholism and drug abuse is a problem in Kenya, even here. You know, when I was in office with the Pastor Doctors, we did a lot of work to deal with alcoholism and drug abuse. And we succeeded to a very great extent to do away with illicit brews and deal with the bangi and other hard drugs. Ruto using Soprano sabotaged that program. Alcohol is back. Sasa nimeona minister anajaribu kusema tufanye hii, tutekeleze hii sheria nini. We have sufficient laws in Kenya. What is lacking is a goodwill for enforcement. And we are suffering as a country. Our young people are in trouble. The boy child is in trouble. And when we form the next administration, I want to give a commitment that those are issues we'll address them very, very comprehensively. Again, the issues of land. In the Maa region, there's a lot of land grabbing, communal land. These are issues we're going to address. Finally, ndio tupate maswali mbili tatu. I want to assure you that a new dawn is coming. The English say, the darkest hour is just before dawn. Saa ile giza imeshikana, karibu kuna kucha. People of Kenya are waiting, and I want you to help me, tusaidiane. You guys have a lot of influence back home. Mukipiga masimu, muongeleshe wa Kenya. Muambie, they should not waver. They should not be intimidated. We must get the change that we desire. Kenyans have a right to have good governance. And the diaspora people, I also want to commit that we want you to be part of government and be on the decision-making table and enrich our thinking, because you have a lot of experience out here where things are working and working well. In matters democracy, in matters healthcare, in matters education system, in matters of taking care of the elderly. And I have given a commitment that I want one of you to come to the Senate through our party, as specially elected, to come and help us create laws on devolution, because devolution is working out here. Again, we'll also give you another one position in the National Assembly, specially elected. You come there, assist us to make laws. Again, in the counties where we are strong, almost 20 counties where we are very strong, well, we'll have a majority of the MCAs. We'll have many, many specially elected MCAs. We'll want every county to give Diaspora at least one specially elected MCA to come, so that you help us to make good laws on devolution. For the women, marchers will nominate you, fine. Lakini pia tunataka mpigania hizi viti. You must fight for these seats, my dear. Most of these seats are vacant. Most of these MPs, wananchi wamemalizana na hawa. So we want to encourage you people. Yesterday I met a candidate for Kikuyu. Anataka kuenda kutoa Kimani Ichung'wa. Huyu. Yeah. It's a Texas guy. Yeah. Kuja utoe hiyo jamaa, mmesumbua watu sana. I met a candidate for Thika Town. Yeah. That seat is vacant. The one who is there now is called Nyakanga. So where kuja? I met a candidate for Kinangop. That seat is vacant. Yeah? Of course, the chairman here, Kiambu Town, is vacant. Bobasi, hapo ndege zilikuwa zinaleta shida. For Bobasi, I met also a senator for Garissa, Ahmed. I don't know whether he has come today. So, where are the women from Texas? Yeah? Munangoja nini? Sasa wewe MC, wewe unaweza chaguliwa, lakini ukija nyumbani upunguze kizungu. Si ndio? Apunguze asipunguze. Hey, ameongea hapo mpaka nimepotea. But we need such people also in parliament. Kugangana na ile watu ya ODM. Si ndio? Yeah, huyu. Yeah. This one I can specially elect kuja huko. Angangana na hii watu na ile kimombo. Because we also need some tough fellows. Si ndio? Nataka wakina mama wengine mang'aa huko kidogo. So, women, peace, please. Fight for your space. Nobody will come for you at home to come and lead them. Come out. And our society now has accepted that women and men are the same. We've got great women leaders in Kenya. Please, I want to encourage you, within DCP, we'll give you an opportunity to come and fight for these seats. You know? Tuko na viti mingi sana. Kuna ile ya women rep, ya Murang'a is vacant. Ya Nyandarua is vacant. Nairobi is vacant. Kajiado is vacant. Narok is vacant. Kiambu is double vacant. Yeah. Nyeri is vacant. You know, you people, akina mama, nyinyi muko hapa na muko na dollars kidogo ya kuweka billboard nini na kupaka marangi mzuri na kukaa vizuri, mkuja pale, you know, you come piga picha hapo, come and meet women and talk. Go to Citizen and give you a vision. Let people listen to you and listen to the brains that you have. And we have great women who can make great leaders. And I'm a very strong defender of women leadership. You know? And mukuje tafadhali. We'll give you several for specially elected, but zingine tunataka mpiganie mkuje mpate hizo viti. So mimi nimeshukuru. I think I have tackled most of the things that had been raised. I think I've tackled most of the things that were raised, and I want to assure you that I will remain simple, available, and the same person to engage. Hata nikipata hii kiti, sitabadilika, sitafura kichwa, nijifanye mimi ni mtu mkubwa sana. We'll continue engaging and engaging and engaging. I saw watu huko nyumbani pahali linaishi, nilikuta nimewekewa very good sign karibu wa Manyora, Texas. Sasa pale nyumbani nasema huyu Rigiji inaonekana amenunua ranch Texas. See, it's a good prayer. It's a very good prayer. Muniombe nipate pesa, nikuje ninunue shamba hapa, nikuwe nikija kutembelea nyinyi. That prayer will be answered. It's a good prayer. So mimi nimeshukuru sana. I think we can take one or two questions.